Today, we are going to learn English while cooking. In this video, I'm going to continue to teach you the 3,000 most common English words that will allow you to understand 95% of spoken English. And we are going to be preparing 3 different meals from dinner to dessert, including one of my favorite meals. Well, you'll have to stick around until the end to see that. I have also just launched channel memberships with exclusive videos. So if you want more information, check out my homepage. What are you doing?
I'm zesting this lemon, which is basically just taking the skin off to get that lemon flavor.
So zesting a lemon is removing the skin layer of it with a grater to get a lemon flavor inside. And this is a whisk, and you use it to whisk. This is whisking. I just whisked this mixture. Now he's measuring the oil into a 1/4 cup. So this is the mixture we have right now, and he's whisking it. You could say he's whisking it or he's mixing it. Okay, so right now we are in the kitchen. This whole area is the kitchen. This is where he spends most of his time, in the kitchen.
This kitchen has a lot of seasonings, a lot of ingredients, and I like to spend my time cooking here.
And as you can see, the kitchen is about normal size or medium size. It's not huge like a restaurant kitchen, but it's not very small like some kitchens. And the kitchen has a nice view of the outside from the kitchen window. And the kitchen is where you prepare food, cook food, make food.
So I'm making a bread. I'm now adding the flour in slowly to make sure it all absorbs correctly
Into the bread. And do you normally do that with bread?
Yep.
You have to add the flour slowly.
Especially when you mix it by hand.
What's that in your left hand?
A spatula.
Spatula. And in your right hand?
A whisk. Add more flour. At this point it gets a little hard to mix. So we'll use a spatula.
So the flour is in a container, a plastic container. A very common word to use in the kitchen is prepare. If you prepare in advance, cooking is much easier. So what are you doing now?
I'm gonna knead this dough, but
Knead the dough.
it's a little sticky.
So making the dough into a nice solid round piece is kneading it. How long do you think the bread will take to prepare?
4 or 5 hours. Okay, here we go. I have prepared all my ingredients that I need to make these muffins. Everything's ready to go. I do this so I can make sure I have everything I need.
This, those in the back, the oil, bananas, these are all ingredients. An ingredient is a vegetable, spice, liquid, meat, protein, anything that goes into a recipe or into your food is an ingredient. The main ingredient in banana bread is bananas. And right now he's peeling the bananas. He's peeling the bananas. What are you doing with the bananas?
Now I'm mashing the bananas.
Mashing the bananas with a fork inside of a silver bowl. A silver bowl or a steel bowl. If you want the 3,000 most common English words and to join an online English community, check in the description for the link. And now he's adding sugar. He's adding brown sugar and white sugar into the banana mix. Do you like banana bread or banana muffins? What would you prefer? Banana bread or banana muffins? This is banana muffin shape. It's the shape of a muffin. But this container is more for like banana bread. I prefer this because they're smaller and more crunchy on the outside. Do you like banana muffins?
Yeah,
Why?
you get more crust.
Facts. Than banana bread.
Exactly.
So he just cracked an egg and put it inside here. So these are all our ingredients in here. Egg, sugar, bananas, vanilla. And remember guys, these videos are here to give you natural English input. Real conversation isn't always perfect, and that's okay. We focus on making fun vlogs about my daily life and things I enjoy doing. We don't focus on making grammar lessons or formal English classes. These are fun daily vlogs that aren't scripted or written out. And sometimes when you record like that, mistakes are bound to happen. You cannot speak perfectly 100% of the time. But you don't need to worry, because if I make any mistakes, I will correct myself with text on screen so you guys can learn from that. Now let's get into the video. So all these here, this, measuring cups. These are measuring cups. They're all different size measuring cups. And this is a cutting board. This is also a cutting board, a wood cutting board, and a plastic cutting board. So what are you doing now?
Breaking up this chocolate bread as a topping on the muffins.
So he's using a knife to thinly slice or thinly chop the chocolate. And what are you doing now?
Putting the batter into the molds, muffin molds.
The batter is going into the muffin molds. It looks like perfect amount for 12. And what are you doing right now?
Putting chocolate on half of them.
Putting chocolate on the top of half of the muffins so it melts in the oven. When you go and buy stuff at a bakery, especially, it could be used for different things, but when there's 12, you could say a dozen. Can I get a dozen muffins? Next time you're going to a bakery or something, you could ask, can I get a dozen donuts? Or if you go to buy eggs, can I get a dozen eggs? Look at these beautiful muffins. How long will this take to cook?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Do you usually set a timer?
Yep. Put them in the oven.
So now walk us through your actions. You just picked up the trays, and now what are you doing?
I'm gonna take them to the oven, which is upstairs.
So we're outside now. We just walked outside, and we're walking up the stairs to go put these muffins in the oven.
It's preheated. So preheating is turning the oven on before you cook in it to have it at the correct temperature. I'm going to set a timer for 22 minutes.
22 minutes. He put the muffins inside of the oven, and now we're going to wait 22 minutes, come back, check them, and they should be done. So this is the bread he made, and you can see it's rising nicely. Rising is when it comes up. Rising. The dough is rising. This is an electric stovetop. It's electric, as you can see. So there's no gas. When you're done cooking, always turn off the stove. Turn off the stove. So now what do you want to do with this? You want to boil it, simmer it?
So it's gonna mix together. So we'll heat it up. Make sure the sugars melt. And once everything's melted together, then it'll be good to go.
So you don't want it simmering or boiling, you just want it to melt together. So what is that?
MSG.
So that's MSG. So now you're mixing all the sauces and ingredients together. Now can you tell me what this is and what is it used for?
This is a counter.
So a counter is just where you could put stuff on. It's like a table, but in the kitchen. And it's where all your ingredients could sit. Your measuring spoons, your phone, the stove. All of this is the counter. And it's mainly used as a cooking surface or a preparing surface. So the alarm just went off for the muffins. So now let's go get it. So the alarm went off. We're gonna check if the muffins are ready. It's very hot. There's a lot of heat coming out of here. So you have to use these so you don't burn. They look done. They look very good. So we'll take it out. So now I'm setting them down on the top of the stove. I'm gonna close this and then turn off the oven. So now the oven's off. You always gotta make sure the oven's off. You don't wanna leave it on. And I'm gonna turn the gas off too. We learned this before. This is a gas cylinder or a propane cylinder. So now let's grab the muffins. Another very popular saying, a very popular expression is, now it's the moment of truth. And this just means when you're about to try something that you cooked and you want to see how well it tastes. You're not sure if it was good or bad, so it's the moment of truth. It's the moment we find out if it's delicious or if it's not good. He's taking out the muffin to see what it tastes like. Now,
Here's a chocolate one. Perfectly moist, not overcooked. Let's taste it.
thoughts?
Wow. That chocolate is better.
Bussing?
It's busting.
Bussing? No cap.
The chocolate is a little bit too better.
Okay, so now I'm gonna try the normal one. This, very moist, spongy, and delicious. So I would say it's bussing, no cap. That was the moment of truth to see how it tasted. And it tasted good. The moment of truth. Okay, so what are you doing now?
Right now I'm sharpening my knife. I want it to be sharp so I can cut the chicken easily.
And this is a knife sharpener. Is the knife sharp enough?
Well, let's check.
What are you gonna do to prepare the chicken?
I'm going to chop it into the main sections: legs, breast, wings, thighs.
And then put on a dry rub.
Still a little frozen. Here we have a dry rub. It's called Sabora. And it's called a dry rub because I'm marinating it with only dry ingredients. If I were to put in that barbecue sauce into there, then it would be a wet rub because there would be wet ingredients.
Marinating is putting seasoning and spices onto the meat. And then you let it sit for a couple minutes or a couple hours to let the meat absorb all of the flavors from the rub or the marinade. And you want to evenly coat all the meat when you marinate it. So you can see evenly coated with every piece of the chicken having dry rub on it. The water is boiling now. When it bubbles up like this, boiling. I just grabbed the potatoes and I'm gonna wash them at the sink. So washing the potatoes to clean off the dirt, the dust, and anything that's dirty on them. So I'm washing them by hand, This is a peeler. So right now I'm peeling the skin of the potatoes off with the potato peeler. This is what slicing looks like. That is slicing. When you cut something thinly, slicing. So now I just cube them like in a square shape. And these are wedges. You can see these are wedges. They're like fries, but bigger and thicker. Wedges. And these are fries. Fries are smaller, thinner, and long. Fries, wedges, slices. So these are different ways you could cut potatoes. When you're slicing potatoes, be sure not to slice your finger. Not to slice your finger, because then you'll have a cut and it'll start bleeding. So slice the potato, don't slice your finger. What is this?
This is a stove. On the stove, there's a pot, and I turned the heat on already because there was some water in there and I wanted it to evaporate.
So you could feel the heat coming from the pot. You could feel the heat. It's hot.
Now I'm going to add some oil. Now that there's no water in it, I'll put the oil in.
Oil is used for many things, including frying, deep frying, cooking. Oil, it's a very popular cooking ingredient and it's essential to cooking. There's canola oil, sunflower oil, avocado oil, sesame seed oil, peanut oil. There's so many types of oils, but oils aren't just for cooking. Your hair also contains oil. Your skin and your body and your face has oil. And then there's also oil that you put into your vehicle or your car, engine oil. So now I'm gonna go get lemons to make a lemonade. And we have a lemon tree that has the best lemons to make lemonade with. So now I'm just gonna go over there, get those lemons, we'll make the lemonade. So the lemon tree is here. We have a lemon tree here, but we also have a lemon tree Over here, I think I'm gonna get the lemons from there this time since they're lower, easier to grab. They're lower hanging fruit. And that's also a very popular English saying, go for the lowest hanging fruit first. When someone says go for the lowest hanging fruit, it means go for what's easiest first. So go for what's easiest to achieve, easiest to get first, because it's the lowest hanging fruit. You can just grab it. The ones that are higher up, harder to grab. So go for the lowest hanging fruit. You can see I'm just making a basket out of my t-shirt. So we got 3 here. So I am picking lemons. I am picking the lemons from the lemon tree.
How many lemons are you gonna get?
Enough to make a jug of lemonade. So we got the lemons here. Difference between a lemon and a lime. Lime is small and green. Lemon is like this. It's bigger and yellow. I think that's enough. I think we got enough lemons here. So let's go back to the house.
Disconnected the gas. Just fire up this grill.
So fire up the grill. What does that mean?
Let's turn on the grill.
Fire up the grill.
There you go, now it's on. We'll let it heat up a bit, then we'll clean it with the brush, and then it'll be ready to cook. I use it to light the oven or the barbecue if it's too windy.
And here we have the marinated chicken. So this is our barbecue sauce rub. Once the chicken is on the barbecue, we'll use this brush to brush it on. Okay. What are you doing now?
So now I'm cleaning the grill. I let it heat up. Now it's easier to clean off anything that could have been on there before.
What are you cleaning it with?
This is a wire brush.
And it's used for cleaning grills.
Okay, now I'm going to turn down the heat a bit.
So now you put all the chicken on the grill.
Now that all the chicken's on there, yep, we'll start adding the sauce. So the trick to getting a nice crust is to continuously add the sauce, let it caramelize with the heat, and keep on adding layers. So I'll dab this on there.
How often are you going to apply the sauce?
Every 5 to 10 minutes, I'll put the sauce on.
Okay guys, while Leon is upstairs barbecuing, I'm going to make fries and the lemonade. So I got the fries that I cut here. I got the lemons from outside, and I got the oil heating up. So now I'm putting the fries into the oil, and I want to just make sure they're all cooking nicely and evenly by giving it a little stir. And when the fries are done, you want to put them in a plate with paper towel. I don't have paper towel, I just have these napkins, so we'll do that instead. And this is just to catch any grease from the potatoes, from the fries once you take them out. So the grease stays on these napkins and doesn't stay in the fries, or else your fries will be very greasy. Beautiful. We got the fries here. So how's the meat going?
It's good. So it's almost done. 50%.
Looks good. Is that the whole chicken?
Yep. 3 for you, 3 for me.
Why does it look so small?
It's a small chicken. This is the barbecue view. Windy outside today.
And we just finished cooking everything, the chicken and the fries. So here it is. Here you have the chicken, looks delicious. And that is what we're having for lunch today. So now let's make the lemonade. This is a lemon, and I'm gonna cut it in half now. So I just cut the lemon in half, and I'm gonna squeeze 1 lemon. So this is a jug, and I'm gonna make the lemonade inside of this jug. So put the lemon juice in there. You have to squeeze lemons to get the juice out of them. Squeeze them good. And if you guys like these videos and want to see more, make sure to share them with your friends and family or anyone you know trying to learn English. Unfortunately, I don't have any ice or anything, but if I put it in the fridge, it'll cool down. Now we'll let that cool down. So now we're gonna do a word search. You could also do this at home to practice your vocabulary. And the 3 words we're gonna look for is bowl, spatula, and glass. You have to get 2 out of the 3 to win. Okay.
How are you gonna win against me?
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we just did the game. I got the spatula, and he got the glass, and a small bowl or a tiny bowl, and I got a normal size bowl. So you guys could decide who won that, but I don't know. He did grab it first, but that's a tiny bowl. Technically is a bowl, but... Okay, so now let's plate the food. Plate the food. Okay, so plating the food is when you dish up your plate. Okay, so we have the chicken, as you can see here, glistening in the sunlight. Then you add your piece of meat. And now we have the plate, and then we add the fries. I already ate, so this is just a small little snack. Okay, now let's have a mini quiz, just 5 questions of what we learned today. Okay, what is this called? What is this called?
A muffin.
This is called a muffin. What is this called? What is this called?
A pot.
And what is inside the pot?
Oil.
What are these?
Those are ingredients.
Ingredients. You use ingredients to cook and in recipes. So recipes list the ingredients that you need to put into the food or to mix or to cook, and that's how you make your food with ingredients. What is this? What's this? What is it?
That's a countertop.
Countertop. And what do you use a countertop for?
It's used as the prepping area or somewhere to place things down.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a table, but for the kitchen. You put stuff on a countertop. Could you guys write in the comments 3 things you put on your counter? 3 things you put on your counter. Yo, when something tastes good, what do you say after? What's an expression, a very popular English expression that you say?
You could say that hit the spot.
Exactly. So if something tastes very good, very delicious, if you enjoyed eating it and you're no longer hungry, you say that hit the spot. That's a very popular expression to say after you finished eating and the meal was good. That hit the spot. That satisfied me. That was delicious. I enjoyed that. That hit the spot. This is my favorite comment from last video. I read all of your comments, so leave a comment where you're from, what you learned, and if you enjoy these videos. And this is the countries you guys were from last video. If you want the 3,000 words and to join my English Discord community, that's completely free. The link is in the description to join. And if you guys want to see more, here's my personal Instagram. Without further ado, here is the word summary.
I'm zesting this lemon.
Is a whisk. This is whisking, mixing it. This whole area is the kitchen.
A spatula. Add more flour.
Container, prepare. Knead the dough. Dough into
All my ingredients.
He's peeling the bananas.
Now I'm mashing the bananas.
And now he's adding measuring cups.
Batter into the molds.
A dozen.
The oven on. I'm going to set a timer for 22 minutes.
Rising is when it comes up.
This is a counter.
There's a lot of heat coming out of here. Muffin.
Chocolate is a little bit too bitter. Right now I'm sharpening my knife.
And this is a knife sharpener.
Here we have a dry rub.
The water is boiling now. Is a peeler. So right now I'm peeling the skin. This is what slicing looks like. So now I just cube them. And these are fries.
There's a pot.
So I am picking lemons.
Let's fire up this grill.
The grill.
This is a wire brush. Start adding the sauce.
Have these napkins. So this is a jug. Okay, so plating the food. If you guys like this video and you want to see more, make sure you check out this playlist with all the 3,000 words I've done so far.